greet you in this moment of this day. As all aligns in just the perfect way for us to reconnect this day. And so, as you move and elicit what might be, recognize that beliefs are held strongly as a foundational basis for one's life stream and what might exist within that life. For everything is postured and flows from this space. And so know too that you might always engage from the heart center as you posture and move about to propose this or that in your future offering. Because when it is only from a mental posture, you have not engaged the best means for a long-term solution of what you might enact to do or be within this lifetime. And so we will say that it is the posture and it is the preference and it is the ability to move from that heart center to then look about to see what it is that you might do. And do you also realize that today we are not posturing into the premise of a normal time? We are engaging because these days are unique. These days are unique, and that is for a purpose. That is for the purpose of understanding that all is in more or less an accelerated way. That many will determine that they cannot do this or that for their livelihood, for there is not the foundational premise for that livelihood to continue in the same manner that it did before. And so they must look at other things in which to do. Many today have stalled what they originally thought was their means of having a livelihood because there is not now the ability to do so from the manner in which it was done before. And you see that is also for a purpose, for sometimes you might be in some profession for a number of years, and at the end of a time, or perhaps even toward the end of a lifetime, one to scratch their head and say, what have I accomplished? I thought I might just do this thing for a time while youth was underfoot. But it would seem that I have gotten carried away and that I never changed my direction or focus and was content with doing this thing that has now served me for the balance of my lifetime. And now what have I done? And where might I have been otherwise had I not been content to do this thing that seemingly was so perfect to allow me the livelihood that I did want and merit? But sometimes there must be an enlistment and a preference for more. There must be that wanting and yearning, because as you have heard in what you have listened to most recently, there will always be those things that are unpreferred within each lifetime. And that too is for a purpose. And so might you enact those things that you wish from a deeper level, rather than from what the mind and ego might enlist. Because they will keep you on a journey. They will keep you on a merry-go-round, so to speak, with many checklists and to-do items. But we would ask if you believe these to be of value, for they may not bring you to what you truly seek. For you are in a time that is unique in that you are pushed against the wall, so to speak, to figure things out from a posture of need and desire. And it is during this time that you will make critical decisions that will lead you in the right or wrong path for what you prefer. And we do not mean to elicit judgment here, for there is, as you know, no right or wrong path. So we would perhaps say to enlist a detour. And the detour is always of your choice and choosing, for you may enjoy the long version rather than the one that is more expeditious. And so truly it is your choice and your preference as you move forward as to how you look at things, your perspective, and the energy that you keep.